What's happening? What's happening, good people? How we doing? How we doing on this Tuesday morning, man? Oh man. My stocks. Lord have mercy. Man, I woke up in the green. Oh, we're in the green, but we still need a long way to go, y'all. Long way to go. Welcome back. This is Bajillion 141. Bajillion 141. Without further ado, we're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna start playing some music here. Y'all hold tight. I'm gonna let it ride here. I'm gonna let y'all watch me anyways. Put on Bajillion track. Dun. There we go. There we go. All right. And again, if you ever want to get a track, one of these dope tracks, email my son, my oldest son, Ashaki, at Ashaki's Tracks at Gmail. Ashaki's Tracks at Gmail. You'll see it in the description box. This kid is on fire. Anyways, he's moving back to LA here pretty soon. But anyways, we're going to kick it right off, man. I got my coffee. I got my Folgers in my cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. And I have my water here on the side. I'll be pouring the water in the cup. Y'all know I started off eating fruit when I started making these videos. I started off eating fruit and drinking water. But I eat the fruit now in the afternoon. Banana, grapes, papaya, apricot, also nuts and raisins and things of that nature. Sometimes I eat them at night, a banana with a bowl of cereal and some honey. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get back to it. Gonna pick it up in the green. Great idea, he said before pulling Maria on the dance floor. Together the two danced their way next to the Albertsons and seemed to challenge the religious couple to a back that thing up contest. Before long, someone turned the music up louder and the party took off like an MX missile. What are we gonna do, Hank? Y'all got to remember now. I got to work on these voices now. This is supposed to be shook. Anyways. Freestyle this morning. Yo. The party took off like an MX missile. They shot, but they missile. What? I'm trying to wake up too, y'all. Like I said, the time is 6:51 a.m. Great idea, he said before pulling Maria on the dance floor. Together the two danced their way next to the Albertsons and seemed to challenge the religious couple to a back that thing up contest. Before long, someone turned the music up louder and the party took off like an MX missile. What are we gonna do, Hank? I mean, this is some strong stuff. This is strong stuff. What if... Suge paused. While Suge stood there in deep thought, Henry watched. What? Henry asked. He asked. While Suge stood there in deep thought, Henry scanned the room. I think he scanned it already, right? The room. Let's go. Let me turn this down. I'm pretty sure he scanned the room before, but let's go back up. Let's go back up to. I know what I gotta do. I'm not gonna look through all these words and find the word scan. I'm going to do in advance. Let me back up so people can see what I'm doing. Alright, so right here, you want to go down here to the bottom left side of the page where it says page, 59 of 105. Click on that. Then you go up here, hit that drop down on the search bar and go to advanced find. And I want to find, not replace, not go to, but find. I could also go to, I guess. But no, I'm sorry. That would be, I'm sorry. Let me see. Enter page number. Anyways, I'm confusing people. Go to find, type in the word scanned, or you can type in scan. Hit next. And you scan the room, and it took me down to where I was. So I need to go up a little bit further. So I'm trying to find where I wrote that the first time, so it's not the same exact words. So let me go, and you want to put the cursor right here so it actually moves everything up. Because if I don't put the cursor there, when I look for scanned again, it's going to take me exactly back to where the cursor was. Alright, so hit find next. Alright, no, it's the same spot. I thought, did I not write scan before? Alright, let's go all the way up. Top of the doggone page. Scan. Alright. Looking across the landscape, they both scan the dot. Okay, that's alright. It might be that the word, it might be that, you see I typed in scan, so it might be scanning. I'm sorry to waste time on this, y'all, but I really gotta. Alright, so now we're looking for scan. Alright, there we go. See, it was scanning. It wasn't scan. If you look right here, it took me to scanning. That's what I wanted to find. So let's go ahead and close this out. And cancel this. I was on page. So, see, it's not that even far away from the other one. It's right above it, as a matter of fact. See, that's what I mean. All right, so now, licking his lips to get a better taste, Henry began scanning the room, surveying those at the party. Okay, so now that's all I wanted to hear. Now I come down here. While Suge stood there in deep thought, Henry scanned the room again. And so now I can close this out. Henry scanned the room again. Henry scanned the room again. Now feeling the drug coming on. There's a disco ball. The disco ball. The disco ball reflecting the lights along with the colorful flashing speakers. It was all, I want to say reminiscent. It was like something he'd seen on a movie. Fighting the feeling to join in, maybe after having another cup of lemonade. He somehow managed oh boy, I got a long drive too, and I'm not fully awake right now. I'm just telling y'all right now. I don't even know what I'm writing. I'm what's coming out on this. Whatever y'all seeing right now, y'all gotta excuse this, man, because I know I got some crazy stuff written here. I'm not gonna look over it right now, but I already know I got misspelled words. I got all kind of stuff right in here. That little quick little paragraph. Okay, fighting the feeling to join the festivities. I think I wrote festivities before. To join the festivities. Maybe after having another cup of lemonade, he somehow managed to swim his consciousness back to Suge. What? He asked. Yes. What if what? What if what? Goodness gracious. Some things you gotta figure out. I don't know. He's quoting Suge, so there we go. That's right. What if what? I think that's right. The man's mind, Suge's mind, had gone back. Suge's mind had gone back to his birthday wish in the alligator at the pond. It had been the most bizarre thing he'd ever witnessed. His wish had been to simply see the thing again. That day, when Suge decided to check on his liquor still before fishing, walking down the old trail was like any other day. He and Jacob had just finished turning a pile of compost and feeding his worms. The man would oftentimes give Jacob and Freddie a $5 bill for helping him. Do chores. More than that, more so than not, Jacob would be the only one to receive the money due to Freddie's lack of interest in farm work and his preference to constantly be next to his mother and grandmother. That day, Suge decided to use a few red wigglers for bait, being that he didn't want to expose the liquor still to the child. He made no mention of going fishing. Why do we always have to turn this stuff? Asked Jacob before tossing a pile of compost. Why? Replied Suge. Yeah, why? Well, aside to getting paid, myself by way of taking produce to produce and meat, taking produce to the market and pigs to the market, and you by simply standing here asking questions. A person should always know how to feed themselves. Be it a garden, pigs to go to processing, or hunting and fishing. As the smell of animal feces and urine wafted through September, so the September air and chickens clucking. As the smell of animal feces and urine wafted through the September air, and while chickens clucked, and ducks quacked, Suge's answer seemed to register. With Jacob, like coins in a snack machine. All right. It was a nice fall afternoon, but when is September? September's in fall, right? Yeah, should be. Is September in fall? Is September considered fall? Yes, September marks the beginning of fall in the northern hemisphere. Right. Certainly not summer, y'all, or winter. It was a nice fall. It was a nice fall afternoon. But it was the beginning of fall. It was the beginning of fall. The birds were singing, dragonflies and bees. Dragonflies and a few bees seemed to have been guiding him. Seemed to have been guiding the old man. The older man down the old path as fishing gear rattled and the thoughts of his sick mother subsided somewhat. Began subsiding somewhat. Sick mother began. Sick mother began subsiding somewhat. It was, see right here, it was redundant. It was the beginning of fall. The birds were singing, dragonflies and a few bees seemed to have been dragonflies and a few bees. And a few bees were guiding the older man, He's old, shit. He's not older, he's old. He's in the 80s. It was the beginning of fall. The birds were singing, dragonflies and a few bees. Were guiding the old man down the old path as fishing gear rattled and the thoughts of his sick mother began subsiding somewhat. Seeing whatever it was that he'd seen that day. How do you spell water moccasins? How do you spell water moccasins? Okay, so let me go back to Jacob now, and all right. So let's see. I want to add to the scene with Jacob. See what else Jacob got to say. Well, besides to getting paid myself, okay, so this needs to be in quotation. Myself, by way of taking produce to the market, and you, by simply standing here asking questions. A person should always know how to feed themselves. Be it garden, pigs to go to processing, or hunting and fishing. Okay, now this is Jacob again. Did he say already? Okay, yeah. Siri, what does "leet little" mean? Delete little. Let me see. I gotta go Google real quick. I gotta see what. Now, if you're from South Carolina, you know exactly what "delete little" mean. But if you're not from here, I just want to see if it's recognized on Google. Let me see here. Yeah, hold tight. What? I got 2 views already? That's a record. I got 2 views on this video already. That's cool. Alright. Leet little. I may not even. Look at that. That's what? Leet little translates to little in Leet speak, where I is replaced with 1, E with 3, and T with 7. Huh? Leet speak? Leet speak, also known as 1337 or hack speak, is a form of internet slang where letters. Okay, so this is something different. This is not profile for Leet little. Leet little is something that we say here in South Carolina. It means really small. So this guy here, Leet little. I'm on somebody's Facebook page now. So studied at her campus at Harvard. Huh? Anyways, let me go back. I'm gonna try Leet little. Where is the L? Well, All right, y'all. So it's 37 minutes. Wow. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna what we gonna do around this time. That was a nice little I just smell. So we're gonna stop it right here, y'all. This is where we left off right here. We're gonna pick it back up because we got something right here. So we're gonna pick it back up right here. And I gotta get out of here, y'all. It's been 38 minutes. Wow. So when I'm actually writing, time goes by like that. And back in the day, I used to write for like, I don't even know. I used to write for like 4 or 5 hours straight. I'll take a little break and get back on it. I may take 2 or 3 breaks, but 5, 6 hours, yes, in one day. Now I'm down to 39 minutes, 40 minutes. But the day is coming where I don't have to rely on any job for money. That day is coming. My means of money is this, is that. These books over here that I'm pointing at right now. These books over here, my future books, gardening, composting, that type of stuff. Oh yeah, that day is right around the corner, y'all. Till next time, this is Anthony L. Kelly. Before I take off, I got a bonus I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Something I really want to show you guys real quick. Nah, should I do that? No. No. Yes. Let me show you. Y'all hold tight. Let me stop the music.
It's not gonna be. It is up to all of us to fix this. It's not going to be because somebody comes and saves you.
Nope.
The most important office in this democracy is the citizen, the ordinary person who says, no, that's not right. I do think one of the reasons that our commitment to democratic ideals has eroded is that we got pretty comfortable and complacent. It's not enough just to say you're for something. You may actually have to do something and possibly sacrifice a little bit. It is up to all of us.
Okay.
To
all right. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. We got some stuff going on, y'all. Y'all know it. And I think it is absolutely positively up to us. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all be blessed, man. This is Anthony L. Kelly. Till next time, hit that like, leave a comment, and watch all of my videos to the end because it may be a bonus. Till next time, I'm out.